Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. Well, Povetkin's B sample results has been released, and as kind of expected in a way, they came back positive. Now, since the B samples came back positive with the traces of ostarine from his last samples, Ryabinsky, who is Alexander Povetkin's promoter, is now disputing those findings, is now trying to file some type of legal grievance, I believe, some type of legal action against the against WADA for their for their protocol. Okay, now according to Ryabinsky, and this is just an unbelievable quote here. He said here, quote, as disputing these findings, he says here, look, an American laboratory confirmed ostarine was found in Povetkin's B sample. Now, the tests given in an independent laboratory in Lucerne, which is in Switzerland, are clean. Now, he tweeted this on his Twitter page. Now, based off that quote right there, Andre Ryabinsky is trying to politicize the situation. What I mean by that is that, to further elaborate, is that he's trying to make this some type of conspiracy that the Americans are somehow trying to conspire against his fighters, based off that language right there. Now, this is a reality check for most of you who tend to believe that, and I've seen some channels who try to make this some type of conspiracy before this sample came out on their channels. Number one, WADA is not an American drug testing entity. Okay, they're based in Montreal. All right, they're based in Quebec, in Canada. Now, some idiot one time I got into a little dispute with. I'm not saying a dispute. Some guy, I should say, I won't call him an idiot, but some guy said, well, what's the difference? Because he thought it was an American, agency that's corrupt. But I had to correct him on that issue, on that point. By stating that case, and he says that, well, what's the difference? Canadians, Americans are the same. I was like, well, actually, the Canadians, Americans are not the same, because that's like me saying that the Scottish people and the English people are the same, or not the English, the Scottish and the English and the Australians are the same type of people, which are not true. So I told him that maybe you want to watch that type of language because you can offend some people by saying things like that. And he said, okay. So, anyhow, I got threw off track a little bit here. But the thing is that the fact is that another thing I wanted to point out is that if this is some type of American conspiracy against Eastern Bloc European fighters, particularly Russian fighters, then why isn't that Sergey Kovalev, who partaked in many VADA drug testings, hasn't got caught yet? Why hasn't Gennady Golovkin, who, by the way, is registered for the clean boxing program, who's from Kazakhstan, which is part of the Eastern Bloc, why hasn't he gotten caught? Why hasn't he failed a drug test? He's been partaking in Nevada's random drug testing in the clean boxing program for a long time now. So the conspiracy that Ryabinsky is trying to assert based off that statement that I just read before you is just baseless in my opinion, okay? Now, from my understanding, he is going to lawyer up. He is going to get some attorneys involved on this matter. But the thing is, like Ryabinsky, the one thing I do have to question is why did he and Povetkin delayed the B sample release date a month ago? Why did they delay that? Huh? Then now all of a sudden they want to go ahead and dispute these claims, because I find that very strange. Number one, okay, I'm not going to make that some type of conspiracy there, but that's something that's worth looking into. Two, he can lawyer up all he wants to. He can go ahead and sue as many people as he wants. But the fact remains is that based off the second test that Povetkin had failed within a 6-month period, no one's going to give him a title shot, in my opinion. No other champion is going to give him a shot. And in fact, I don't think no other top contender is going to give Povetkin a shot. Give him a chance to get a shot at the title. I just don't see it happening. The only thing I see Povetkin doing if he wants to continue his career, and shout out to Kiwi Box, I actually listened to his video. He made a good point. I think the only thing Povetkin can do at this point is that he's going to have to take some fights in Russia, in his own country, in-house fights, since the Russian commission, athletic commission, are so keen on sanctioning fights against for fighters who test dirty. So, I mean, not to really take a jab at them, but that's exactly what they did in the wake of the Stavern pullout, where Johan Duhapa stepped in and took the fight. But yeah, sometimes you have to look at this and you wonder, sometimes these are some battles you just can't win. I just don't know what point that Ryabinsky is trying to prove at this point. What is he trying to prove right now? I know he's trying so hard to spend his resources to discredit WADA, which again I kind of find laughable, because these are the same people who discredit WADA in defense of Povetkin, which is unbelievable, but yet these are the same people or Vada, whoever, right? But yet these are the same people who who attack other fighters to this day for not partaking in VADA drug testing or WADA drug testing, whoever is commissioned under WADA or VADA drug testing, particularly VADA. They attack the same fighters who do not partake in VADA, but yet when Povetkin partakes and gets caught with illegal substance, they make it a conspiracy theory to discredit VADA. So, look, minimal traces or not, the guy shouldn't have had the shit in his system. In the story, man. He's always was given a second chance with the Meldonian situation. Okay, he got off on technicality, which actually he wasn't totally exonerated. The WBC had made that clear. They only cleared him on a provisional basis based off technicality. They told him, look, we're going to still investigate you regarding this Meldonian case, okay? But needless to say, you'll have to pay out of pocket to partake in a clean boxing program within a 1-year probationary period. And if you fail a drug test within that probationary period, we will ban you indefinitely. And I think that's what the WBC is going to do at this point. All right? Well, let's hope they do fall in true to their word, and I think they should. He was given a chance, bottom line, and he fucked that up. This is his own doing. End of story. I don't give a damn what you say. You can make as many conspiracy theory videos all you want to, but you just can't dismiss the fact that this dude was given a chance and he fucked that up twice within a 6-month period, within a year. Unbelievable. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link to the article below so you guys can take a look at it. You come to your own conclusions. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm out. Peace.